Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my followers over on Patreon. Lester Wilfred, Nell, Jam Val, Ollie Shell, Earl Patrick, Butch Batista, Cy, Angela Rose, Feline De La Cruz, Anthony Gomez, Aqueous Gem, Mikey Fortiza, and Helen Fitzgerald. I cannot begin to thank you for all your support, and hopefully I'll continue to make content you'll want to support in the future. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I am Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. Or I am my alter ego, Miss Vanity Scarlet. So we are here to do a reaction, and it is a patron request. One of my followers on Patreon, Mr. Butch Batista, sent me a message and asked me if I would react to Regine Velasquez's reigning still 14, I can't read right now, Inspirational songs medley. And I've had a couple of people actually request that I react to this over the last week or so. So I figured, what better time than now? So we're just gonna dive in and see what Regine's got. Y'all trying to ruin my makeup with this performance.
Can this be my miracle? Please tell me that it's real. Can this be my dream come true? Nothing else will do. The farthest I've gone, There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. I spread my wings. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. Yes, I believe I can fly. I believe I can
Come on, mama. Go for it. Ooh, that guitar. Okay, Miss Regine. Now, I don't remember if this was the performance that a couple people asked me to react to and saying this was shortly after her father had passed, or if it was a different performance. But from the very first song, the first note that she sang, like I could hear a difference in her tone. Not so much her tone, but in the kind of the texture of her voice. Like it was a lot breathier, but I don't really know how to describe it. It sounded like she was on the verge of tears. And looking at her, she looked like she was on the verge of tears. And then listening to some of the lyrics, it sounds like something that would bring someone on the verge of tears, having recently lost their father or lost their parent or whatnot. So I'm thinking that this is that same performance. If it's not, then she was just on some other emotional level there. And I don't know, but let me know in the comments. But yeah, that first song, God, like just so much emotion, so much. And being able to sing when you're that emotionally vulnerable is so difficult, and it's so commendable because I know for me, and I mentioned this, I feel like I mentioned it before, but like whenever I'm singing and if I feel like I'm on the verge of tears or on the verge of crying or something like that, for me the first thing that goes is my head voice. My head voice, my falsetto, gone. They're dead. They are unusable at that point. I can't access them. All I can rely on is my speaking and my chest voice at that particular point, and even then, it's a little. So I don't know if that's the way it is for all singers. I just know that's how it is for me personally. So when I see other singers, like when I've seen Kelly Clarkson perform, and she starts breaking into tears, and then she can immediately just flip up into her falsetto or her head voice, or like with Regine, where you can feel the emotional weight that was on her shoulders while singing that first song, and you could feel how she was like on the verge of tears. To be able to be in that emotional state and still be able to sing like that, to access all of your different registers like that, it's remarkable, and it deserves to be commended. And then we transitioned into, I think it was I Believe I Can Fly, and then I Believe, and then we just kind of bounced back and forth between the two of them. I Believe I Can Fly was great. It was very reminiscent of Yolanda Adams' version, from just the choir to the arrangement of the music to the vocal choices that Regine was making. A lot of the riffs and runs, they were very reminiscent of Yolanda Adams. Her version when she sang it, I think at the World Children's Day concert or something like that. And Regine did fantastic. She did fantastic with using modeling her version after Yolanda's. And then I Believe was just glorious. It was glorious. I feel like it's so much more impactful because, yeah, these songs are very inspirational and whatnot, but I feel like they are so much more impactful when you've got a good, solid choir behind you, because there's just something about that choir that it's uplifting, and then they support you so well, and then they give you the license. They're going to hold down the chorus or whatever it is. They're going to hold down that part that you would normally be singing by yourself and allow you to just go off and do all your riffing, do all your running, go crazy. And Regine did not miss any opportunity. She gave you all the vocals. Her belting was impeccable, as it always is. And like I said, just being able to sing when you're at that kind of emotional level is remarkable. I thought by the time she got into I Believe I Can Fly, I feel like she settled in and wasn't quite as emotionally sensitive or emotionally vulnerable as she was in that first song. I feel like once that first song was over, she got everything she needed off her chest at that point, where she could just breathe and then power through the next 6 or 7 minutes of the medley, going back and forth between I Believe and I Believe I Can Fly. And it was beautiful. I mean, what else do we expect from Regine? Like I keep saying, she's a queen, she's a goddess, and what do you expect? So yeah, I mean, not really much else for me to say. So Thank you, Butch, for the suggestion. Thank you, everyone else who's also suggested it down in the comments over the last week and a half or so. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you guys would like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons, Lester Wilfred, Nell, Jam Val, Ollie Shell, Earl Patrick, Butch Batista, Cy, Angela Rose, Feline Dela Cruz, Anthony Gomez, Aqueous Gem, Mikey Fortiza, and Helen Fitzgerald. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys. Check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.